Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show number 217. And as always, it is the Nerds Gonna here to host show lunch for wonderful co-host Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Want to do a wonderful Saturday showing.
Yes,
I think it's been
sir.
a while since we've
Hello.
done a Saturday show.
Yeah. It's like if yesterday we weren't here. um, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good day. Happy Saturday to you all. And yeah, coming at you live on Twitch and on YouTube, and your ears on a replay anywhere you can find podcasts. And we got Kylie in here with us. Kylie's here first
Kylie
before
in the
Stacy.
chat.
Who has the better multi personalities, Moon Knight or Nick Cage? I'm gonna have to go with Moon Knight for today.
Good question.
That's a good question,
Good
though.
question.
Yeah. Um, but Brad, how are you doing today, bro?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Yeah.
Nothing much. Nothing much to report. Yeah. Didn't do much today.
If I look like I'm beat down right now, I just had to clean the restroom, so yeah, I'm kind of. I was like, damn, I was tired. I was like, it's also 80 degrees today in Chicago, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna step out because I'm really hot right now. I'm like, I'm gonna step outside of my balcony. I'm just gonna get some wind right now. I'm shirtless and everything. I'm like, no one better say anything. It's not the
Yeah.
first time you've seen a fat man outside the balcony.
As
And
you get
don't-
older, you just don't care.
No, I
It's
just
like
don't give a fuck.
gotta take the dogs out. Fuck it. Put them pajama bottoms on. If anybody sees me, they see me. So
Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck.
I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck.
no. But
Just means I eat good.
yeah, well, apparently, yeah. It's called. I don't care about the weight, not the part about being what's it called, shirtless. But yeah, man. Just hanging out here, dude. Just been a writing day today. I wrote my Northman review, which is up, y'all. Go and check that out. Um, go see my
Men
thoughts
of
on
the
that.
North.
Yeah, and I finished writing my unbearable weight of the unbearable weight of multiple personalities. I'm sorry, the unbearable weight of massive talent review that'll be up tomorrow in the afternoon. And what does Paddington do? Yeah, I love Paddington. Love Paddington. Hello there, gentlemen. Been watching the Space Mutiny episode of MST3K, where we've put our faith in Blast Hard
Our cheese.
Cheese.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. Love it,
Uh,
Stacy. Thank you.
yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, it's been a
Last
writing day
hard
today.
cheese.
And I
I
watched
mean,
Pan's Labyrinth.
ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I do like a good Pan's Labyrinth watch.
Yeah.
Except for that beer bottle scene. That beer bottle scene is still one of the most horrifying scenes ever put into cinema.
Northman, not that good in my opinion. Well, Kylie, did you watch it? First of all, did you watch it? But yeah, I watched it and I was just still like, ugh. I was like, ugh.
Well, and every time they upgrade the visuals, so
Yeah.
like we went from DVD to like Blu-ray 4K, and now we're like going to 8K, and it's just like
That
I'm gonna
scene's just
keep
never gonna
seeing
get
this
easier.
man's face disintegrate from a beer bottle. That
No,
is all
also,
this
like,
means.
the what's it called? The great sound designed.
Yes,
Also,
like we're just thud,
like you
thud,
just
and
hear.
you're like,
I'm like,
okay.
ugh.
That is one of the most horrifying scenes ever put into a movie.
But just great. But yeah, oh man, that Coke bottle scene never gets easy. Also, yeah, that fucking guy's an asshole. Yeah, I fucking hate the captain.
Yep. He's the true monster in the film.
I was not impressed, but enjoy the bad guys. Thank God for A-list. Yeah, I would go. If you go read my article, I liked it. I just didn't love it. And
Here's my question: is Defoe good in it?
Defoe is not in there enough
In
for
Northman?
you to, and that's one of my biggest complaints.
Isn't he like all over the trailer though?
Yeah,
he's like
he's
all
in there
over
for
the
like
fucking trailer.
He's in there for like 2 scenes.
You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah. So guys, what's it called? I don't mean to spoil, but like, if you think you're gonna see Defoe in this movie for a good while, that's not the case.
That's bullshit.
And if you think you're gonna see Bjork in there for a good while, not the case. She only shows up in one fucking part.
Is this the
One
one with
scene.
Skarsgård too?
Yeah.
One of the Skarsgårds?
Which, by the way, Alexander Skarsgård's fucking ripped as shit, man. Holy fuck.
He's always kind of been since like True Blood and shit.
Yeah, but this is like a crazy ass transformation of
Now
like
this like Rock 2.0 to Rock 3.0,
like dude,
where
just he looks so fucking badass, man. And
where
also when
Rock
he
is
just starts talking in that Nordic language, and it's just like, oh fuck, man, this guy could fucking tear my throat out.
where Rock is slowly turning into Mountain.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't. I wouldn't say false advertising, but I would say that it definitely gives off a different impression for the film.
No, I
But
thought Defoe was like going to be a main either partner or antagonist to it.
nah, no, not at all.
What the fuck?
No, but I'll say what's it called? I think y'all should go check it out because first of all, it's what's it called original films, and they're what's it called. You don't get a lot of these, but go watch it before you go ahead and say anything about the film. So, um, I'll say that what's it called? Go read my review. And if you just want a little quick thoughts, I liked it. I didn't love it, and that is the first time I'll say that about Robert Eggers' film because I love The Witch and
The
I
Witch is amazing.
love The Lighthouse.
Witch
I
and
love The
Lighthouse,
Light.
both amazing films.
Yeah, but I don't know when this. I think this comes out in like 2 or 4 weeks on streaming. So Brad will probably be able to. Brad and I will be able to actually talk about it. Um, in the coming month, hopefully. But yeah. Brad, what were you gonna say before I went
I
to
don't know.
talk about Northman?
I don't remember.
I disagree with you there, Kylie. Where I feel like the Green Knight has more of a cohesive story that feels like it has a more cohesive pace.
Well,
Whereas
I don't feel like the trailer lied for the Green Knight either.
also no,
Yeah,
you know damn well what you were gonna get with the Green Knight.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't know what's it called. I don't want to say anymore because Brad still hasn't watched the film, so I'll just go ahead and leave it like that. But
Well, I've watched the Green Knight. I haven't seen
well, no,
Northman.
the Northman, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just say what's it called. If you really want thoughts on the Northman, I gave a review on the nerdcore.com, so go check that out. Also, yeah, it's good that you go check out the nerdcore.com because I've got some pieces up there. Yeah, steady holding it down for y'all up there. But yeah, man. Yeah, well, look, when the review comes for the Northman, we will discuss this. We'll discuss this for sure. I think I might have ended up seeing the wrong cut of the Northman. It started Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy, and Kid Rock. Ah, it was the Southern Man. My mistake.
Oops.
Oh man.
Oops. That's a bad
Ooh,
mistake right there.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God.
Oh my god,
Oh
man.
no.
Yeah, the Southern Man. I mean, at least I don't know if Larry the Cable Guy outright come out like talking about Trump and shit like that.
I haven't seen Larry the Cable Guy in like 20 years, so I don't
You know
know.
what? Let's just do a quick search here.
I don't even think Larry the Cable Guy was Southern.
He's just a comedian.
I think he was from like Philadelphia or some shit.
Let's see. He support Trump. Uh, oh no, he's a fucking QAnon bastard.
Really?
Yeah,
Why we haven't heard from him. Was
yeah.
he there in Fort Worth waiting for JFK Jr. to come back?
Oh, if that's not the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen, bro. Like we're Santa Claus. He's the Northman at the North Pole. What a letdown. I kept waiting for Santa Claus to come out, and he never came out.
I mean, I will say there were a shit ton of people in Fort Worth, Texas, waiting for
JFK
JFK
Jr.
Jr. to rise from the grave
to rise from the grave
and run as Trump's VP. There were a shit ton of people. And that's all I'm going to leave it at. Is if you want to understand QAnon, that's all you have to understand is that.
That's all you have to what's it called think about.
That's all you have to hear.
There's just
And
it's
if you
wild.
form your opinion one way or another on that, that's on you.
That's
all
on
I'm getting into
you. I'm leaving it in the hands of your capable mind, or hopefully capable mind.
I mean,
right?
everybody gets to make their opinion, but if I give you that information and you form an opinion on that, do with it what you will. I'm just not going to hang out with you if I don't think you formed the right opinion. I'm sorry.
And quite frankly, I don't want to see your kids.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh man. This shit's so fucking wild because like you would think like, oh man, people can't be this stupid, right? And then it's like, yeah, no, people can. Why didn't I even ask?
I mean, I think Fort Worth should hold an annual event like that, just so they like can fill out all their fucking hotels and shit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
get revenue like annual like JFK Jr. rising from the grave.
yeah. It's
Will it
just
be
like
this year?
also, also just like okay, so that in case this motherfucker, what's it called, runs for office, I know who do I don't need to be voting for. Oh man. So in my review, the Nick Cage movie was amazing. The best buddy cop comedy I've seen in years. I loved him. I liked Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent too. Can't wait for that review to come out tomorrow. But I'll say, Brad, if you go into that movie and just want to see Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal doing the best job they can do together, you're gonna have a great time.
I, I'll say this is Nick Cage is on a fucking roll.
Oh yeah,
Nick
he's on
Cage has
tear.
impressed me these past few years. Like Pig. Pig is
Yeah,
so impressive that Nick Cage trolled us all with the trailer and thought we were getting John Wick with a pig, and it ended up being one of the most endearing films ever
yeah,
starring Nick Cage. It's crazy.
yeah. I'm happy for the man. I'm happy he's finally like, what's it called?
He's getting well deserved recognition for, and it's one of those things. I think a lot of us were like, we know he can act,
Yeah,
we just haven't quite seen it. And I don't know if that's a directorial thing or that was a age youth thing where he just needed to mature into some of these roles. Like, I mean, we saw Mandy. Well, I saw half of Mandy.
yeah.
Fucking amazing. We saw Pig. Fucking amazing. You've seen this new one. Fucking amazing. Like,
Mhm.
I think he's hit quite a stride here at what age? 50 something?
50 something, yeah.
55, 57? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And the thing is like also, we're like he's done something that and I love that though. Like he went under his real name. Wow. For this movie. He went under Nicholas Kim Coppola. He didn't go under Nicolas Cage. He went under
Yeah.
Nicholas Kim Coppola. Wow.
Which I can understand why I didn't want to go under Coppola because he'd been like, oh, well, yeah, Francis Ford. It's
Yeah.
kind of my uncle.
Yeah. But like just like I'm telling you, man, you know what's it called? Even in those voice roles, like Spider-Man Noir, like he's great in Spider-Man,
Yeah,
Into the Spider-Verse, like Teen Titans Go to the Movies as
it
Superman, he's
makes me
fantastic.
it makes me want him. And I'm going to throw this out there. So I don't know if anybody remembers this, but those clips of Nick Cage in that Superman outfit back in the
Mhm.
day, like the Tim Burton Superman that was supposed to come out, like the black
Oh
suit
yeah.
Superman, Nick Cage, and that. I'm not saying I want Nick Cage for Superman because I don't. I don't want Nick Cage for Superman. I want Nick Cage for Bizarro
Yeah.
because
And I'm
I
telling
think
you,
he would
man,
play an excellent Bizarro.
I think it goes to show that sometimes when you go ahead and pick some of these smaller roles, they kind of give you a little bit more of that room to play with. You know, you really do kind of like start to, impress a lot. And,
Well,
you know,
I think we've seen this. We've seen this. We were talking about this earlier with Daniel
Pattinson,
Radcliffe and Robert Pattinson.
Radcliffe, hmm
That they, in order to get from under like the huge weight of those characters that they first played, they had to go into the indies. They had to kind of
yeah,
you know make their own path through that in order to get out from under being a vampire that shines like a diamond in the light or being the boy who lived. That's
yeah.
and we've seen it with Pattinson, who has now debuted to a very successful superhero
Fuck
franchise,
yeah.
and I can't wait for the next.
Fuck yeah. I'm really happy for Cage, and I hope that, what's it called? Just get more stuff, man. Just he does more stuff, and he just goes to show like one of the big things that it's kind of like a motif in this movie is like the fact that's like, oh, he never left. He was just, he's always been here. It's just that, it's called he hasn't been working like he's been working these last 10 years on great movies.
Or we just haven't taken notice because you seen,
Yeah.
like, let's be real here. Like, you know, back in the day when you saw Nicolas Cage on a movie, you were like,
All right. Let's see what the fuck is it
or,
gonna be
or
like.
I can skip that. let's let's be real here. Like the Wicker Man, like we were like, because because you would just hear
Yeah.
these bad reviews. I mean, although I did watch Con Air. Con Air is fucking excellent. Like for some reason, Con Air is fucking excellent. Um, but it's just one of those things. He unfortunately got, like, you heard his name and you were like, his movie's skippable.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not necessarily the case. He was, remember that one movie where he was selling guns to either sides.
Uh,
Was it
Gun
War
Six.
Dogs? I keep wanting to say War Dogs, but that's not War Dogs because War
That's
Dogs is
not.
on the hill.
Yeah. That was that fucking. What's it called? That's not. Gone in 60 Seconds, right?
No, Gone in 60 Seconds is excellent though.
Yeah, I like Gone in 60
Yeah,
Seconds.
I think a lot of people like Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
I think he's very excellent in that. But it's then he got cast to do the Disney Independence Day, not Independence Day, whatever the
National
fuck,
Treasure.
National Treasure, and that was kind of like, well, I guess that's
Yeah.
something that I'm not gonna watch. But yeah, but now, I hear Nicolas Cage, and now I'm thinking of Mandy, I'm thinking of Pig. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. I'm like, yeah, let's roll.
Let's roll with that.
Let's roll with
And,
this.
yeah, and I mean, fuck, man, Pig is incredible, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man.
Pig,
what's it called?
A movie called Pig should not be that good.
Yeah.
It should not. And based on the trailer, I was watching it just to see, a John Wick kind of horrible remake. That's what I was expecting. And then I'm falling in love with, this dude's love for this pig, and I'm just like, even a tear, at the end of that movie, I had tears, and I'm like, what the fuck
is going on here?
If you told me I would be crying at the end of a movie about a pig starring Nicolas Cage, I would have told you were out of your mind. But here we are.
Yeah. And this movie doesn't have like an incredible performance, but it's good. It's good from what's it called, Cage, and I think it's like the necessary performance that he had to have, where it's kind of like, hey, this is kind of how I've been feeling these last couple of years, and I'm glad.
I gotta say, the hardest role I can think of an actor is to play themselves.
Yeah, and
like,
that's
how
why
the fuck do
now
you do that?
now I'm like thinking of like all these other people, like direct like actors like let's go ahead and just bring up one who kind of like Kevin James. And like, for example, Kevin James has been wanting to work with Bong Joon-ho for a while now. And like, I think Kevin James, who hasn't had like the greatest of roles, right? Where it's like being able to show it off. But I'm like, if a Kevin James who can get on a film where he can really show off his capabilities could wow us and do something like that.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to that, because we've seen what comedians can do in dramatic roles. We've seen what Jim Carrey can do. We've seen what Adam Sandler can do. We've seen it. We've seen that. We've seen Robin Williams. Robin Williams killed it in dramatic roles. It's not unheard of to bring in these comedians and to get some serious, Oscar-worthy nominated fucking acting from them. It's just, you say Kevin James, and I'm just thinking of this dude crawling on the ground.
Yeah, I think of Paul Blart Mall Cop, man.
Exactly. That's what comes to mind. And it's just, it's questionable, but I'm not going to rule it out, just because almost anytime a comedian goes into a dramatic role, they knock it out of the park.
Yeah, and I think it just, honestly, it's for the stars to align, right? For you to get the good script, for you to have a good director at your hands, and I think that if some of these actors could just get that pairing, some of them could.
I mean, look what the Safdies did to Adam Sandler. Like, Adam Sandler was living off basically like his 17 movie deal with Netflix, or whatever the fuck it was. Like, Netflix was just throwing money at him at that point, and he made probably one of our favorite movies, and at least our favorite Adam Sandler movie ever.
Yeah, and they're not done working. Apparently, they're working together on another film now.
That's great.
Yeah, the Safdies and Sandler. I bring it, bro. Bring it.
Yeah,
I want it.
Let me see what you got.
Yeah, and honestly, what's it called? I mean, to that, Kylie, I think that last year that Nick Cage should have won. Nick Cage should have been nominated. Should have won, and the fact it didn't happen was like, because
he didn't get a nomination for Pig, huh?
No, he should have won. He should have been nominated. He should have won. Like I
I
the
but
only guy I could put up there right by it, and Brad has yet to watch this film, and we're gonna get to talk about it soon though. But Hidetoshi Nishijima in Drive My Car would have been that close second that I would have said, okay, I would have given it to Nishijima. But and I gave it to him like in my own personal awards I did like a thread on Twitter. I was like, I give it to Nishijima because he was the one who's what's it called who's nominated and the most
yeah.
possible to get that win. But in my book, honestly, I would have given it to Nick Cage. And if
Do
Nick
you
Cage
do you
wouldn't have gotten
think
it, it would have gone to Nishijima.
do you think they actually? I don't even think had they pushed it, they would have given it to Nick Cage. I don't think they
No.
would have. Not for a
But
movie
they
named
did do a
Pig.
big
A
campaign,
pig
bro.
isn't like a sexy like. It's not a sexy title to give it out to. And if you
Yeah, but
think of the
they
Oscars, I
yeah, but they
mean,
also did like a big campaign for it, bro.
did they?
Yes, they did a big campaign. They pushed it in for your consideration, bro. It's just look, Neon falls into that A24 category where it's those small, not smaller, like mid-budget, what's called companies that
Yeah,
have yet to grasp that much. Like the only one that did it was Moonlight, and Moonlight had what's it called had a Plan B, which is run by Adam, which is ran by what's it called by Brad Pitt in there, and it's like you have that little bit of extra cushioning, but it's
yeah,
like those companies always end up coming under the radar, and that's why they like always end up going to like the Independent Film Spirit Awards and Film Spirit Awards and all those.
yeah, and it's unfortunate, but like I
Yeah,
said, I've never liked the Oscars just because I
yeah,
think they're either bought out or just old white dudes sitting there going
yeah.
ah, not
I'm trying
that
to see.
one.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if what's it called yeah, in Film Independent Spirit Awards, this was the best first screenplay winner, and this was a someone to watch award. It didn't win the actor, but I mean Sarnat. That's also and for everybody who talks about Pig doesn't really bring up Sarnowski. Michael Sarnowski is going to be one that you need to look out for. What's it called? Because he not only that film is strong because of its performance, but its direction and its screenplay as well. So Sarnowski is going to be one that you need to keep your eye on. Also, like I feel like that. I think that was his first film. I no, no, that was like okay. No, it's like his sixth film, but still, like shit, man. That doesn't feel like a. Oh wait, no, that was his directorial debut, bro. His feature length film debut.
Oh, Pig was?
Yeah, was
Oh,
Sarnowski's
wow.
first feature film. Wow.
He did. So he did. No, he was nominated. So he
Mm-hmm.
was nominated for Directors Guild of America Award for
Mm-hmm.
first time feature film.
Yeah. Damn, that's the first film, and he's doing a Quiet Place Part 3 now. He's gonna
He
do
did
the next
win.
Quiet
Yeah, he
Place.
did win the Independent Spirit Award.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, it looks like this got
it's
mostly
won.
up like
It's won a. I mean, it won the Golden Tomato Awards.
yeah.
It's won a lot. Like it won. It has. It went. It won a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just. It's not
Mostly
like. It's
it's
not the.
mostly the critics awards. The critics it's called
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and it's like the individual city awards. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But I mean,
mean,
hey, if the Golden Nerds had happened last year, this
okay,
guy would
but
would
here's
have
the
told
one
you
that
Nick
here's
Cage would have won.
here's the one that counts. Razzie Awards in 2022, Redeemer Award.
That's
Nicolas
right.
Cage was a nominee. That counts.
Yeah, the
That fucking counts
Redeemer.
right there.
Yep. I love it. I love it. Yeah, the Redeemer Award, Nicolas Cage. Oh, that's amazing. But yeah, man. God, I love Pig. I can't wait. I'm gonna try to get that shit on Blu-ray one of these days. But I love that movie, and God, I love that Nick Cage is back. Like never left. He never left.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds show won last year for the but this year Nick Cage. We got Ghost Rider and
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian crossover. I never knew I needed. Pride Place Part 3. Are they finally setting one of those films in the library? Oh man, Brad still has yet to watch Part 2, which I would really like to hear Brad's
Yeah, I've only seen part
thoughts on
one.
Part 2. 'Cause Part 2,
I
I didn't
don't
like
know.
Part 2.
Once the I forget the director of the. Well, I think he's director of both of them, right? But he starred in the first one.
Yes, I believe Quiet Place Part 2 is also done by what's it called, John Krasinski.
Yeah, once Krasinski died in that first one.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert, I guess. Uh,
yeah.
my bad. I was just like, what the fuck can they do with a sequel?
Yeah. Which I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Krasinski does a good job in the second part of like directing, but like, damn, bro. I mean, I'm not really looking that much
I
forward
mean,
to part three.
also spoiler alert, he went out like a G, so there's that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which also, man, fucking Krasinski, what's it called? As a director, man, y'all gotta look out for that too, cause God, man, that motherfucker's got some good shit there. I want to see.
Also, he's a comedian too, right? Or comedy roles.
Come medium roles,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He not only I need to see that first movie he did, The Hollers. He did. He also directed 3 episodes of the Office. Wow. Well, his next movie he's working on is Imaginary Friends. A man with the ability to talk to other people's imaginary friends discovers that some of them are harboring a resentment and anger after being forgotten and left without any friendship of love. Written and directed by John Krasinski. Stars Ryan Reynolds, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and John Krasinski. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Well, what does Kylie say here? Well, Brad, you can get me to watch A Quiet Place by unlocking the Patreon paywall of $1 million donation to the Nerd Core. Dude, I mean,
If
what's it called?
somebody donates $1
1 million.
million to us, we will go hang out with you for like 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I'm like, what's going
If
for $1 million?
somebody donates $1 million to us, we're gonna get you seen by specialists
I don't know how the fuck
because
I'm gonna do it, but I'll
you're
take it.
gonna need help.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna donate some of that money to make sure you get a good fucking what's it called, a therapist.
Evaluation at least, being
Yeah,
like, is this what he really wants? Because like we
yeah,
will take the money. Don't get us
yeah.
wrong, we will take it, but like we're gonna get him checked out first.
We gotta get you checked out first. Oh man. But hey Brett, I saw you saw that video that I put up, what's it called, that I quote to you, man.
My relatives.
So I keep telling y'all, man, nobody understands, man. White people from
Different.
Louisiana are crazy, are
Not
different,
not
bro.
but you gotta understand, they're not like they look very white. A lot of Cajun in there. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of
yeah,
Heinz 57 going on in that blood.
yeah. I mean, what's it called? There was that
Because
video of this.
the cooking you saw is not white. That
Oh
is not
no,
white people
no,
food at
no,
all.
no.
Did you
That's
see
what
he dumped
happens.
2 fucking spices in there?
Yeah,
Like he dumped fucking Tony Satchery's, 2 of
yeah,
those in there, and then he kept adding cayenne pepper and shit. Like
yeah. That,
you
my
gotta
friends,
understand, Louisiana is different.
that, my friends, is what happens when a white person overlooks what they do at a cookout and studies, and then takes it home, tries it themselves, and perfects it for
Well, well,
themselves.
well, and this is the thing. This is a generational thing. This doesn't just happen like white guy goes to a cookout and then sees it one time and is like, I got it. No,
No,
this is
no, no.
generations of families like coming together,
Yeah,
going to all these cookouts, and then
that first generation didn't do it good, but
no,
guess what? That second
the
generation did a
second
little bit better.
did a little better, and then the third, and just
Third
kept
was like,
going like that.
okay, yeah,
And now you got these super Cajuns running around going, I can make anything out of fucking Sunny D.
yeah, yeah. I watched this guy put fucking 2 big bottles of Sunny D in there. I'm like,
I watched the same thing, and I'm going,
the
but my
fuck?
thing was he was calling it orange juice, and I'm
Yeah,
sitting there going, Sunny
that's not
D,
orange juice.
that's not orange juice, bro. In fact, I think that gives you cancer.
Yeah, dude, that shit. I've
That
never
shit ain't
tasted.
good for you. But
I've
I'm sure
never
it's gonna
tasted
taste good. Like,
such
don't get me wrong.
metallic. I never tasted such metallic orange juice. Fucking Sunny D.
That that's the shit that's there ain't no oranges involved in that.
Yeah, ain't no fucking oranges involved in that shit.
I think it's just the sun. Like they somehow like put a piece of the sun in that shit and was
Yeah,
just like, I don't know, orange drink.
yeah. Oh man, I love that video. And like I always love when he's like, "Oh, I'll put that on the cracker, dude," and he gets the
Well,
cracker.
he's looking for the cracker. He's like, I got no
Yeah,
cracker. We're gonna have to
yeah,
refilm. And then somebody's like, oh, cracker dude.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Well,
with
at
this
first
one,
I'm sitting there watching this and I'm going, oh, this is looking a lot like gumbo. And then he puts the
no
noodles in there and I'm going, okay. So
pasta laya, bro.
he's doing a pasta. He's doing
Yeah,
he's doing something different because generally you put that shit on rice. But you know,
yeah.
It
what's
looked
it called?
good. I'd eat it.
He what's it called? He called it pastalaya, which and then I looked at the cons. They're like, oh, usually you put rice with that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm like,
So jambalaya and gumbo and all that kind of look similar in a way.
mm-hmm,
So that was a jambalaya he was making. I'm guessing
yeah,
he was calling pastalaya, and then he threw pasta in there, which sometimes they do. But generally you put that on rice.
yeah, yeah. Anyways, I'm like, it's fucking nuts, man. And of course, all done on a cast iron skillet,
Well,
baby.
and
That's
here's
right.
the thing: is you look at the some of the stuff like my relatives and myself have eaten back in the day. There was someone back in the day who had to try that shit. Who looked
Yeah,
at a crawfish crawling around in the mud and went, "I'm really fucking hungry."
yeah. And they're like, yeah,
and that was done. And then it just transformed, and it was like, give me the
yeah,
etouffee, give me the gumbo, give me all that good shit. Because the best shit is the stuff that eats off the floor of the river and the ocean. Catfish, flounder, crawdads, lobsters, they all eat shit at the bottom on the floor of water bodies.
yeah. Oh man, that's fucking crazy, man. But yeah, I tell y'all, what's it called? Believe me when I say, white people from Louisiana are different, are a different breed. And what's it called? I put them up there on the white people pyramid, bro. I really do. I put them up there. But yeah, I still
I
remember
mean,
that
and I
video.
mean, and we use spices, so
Yeah, I still
Fuck,
remember that
I got
video of the
Tony
white guy.
Satry. I got Tony. Like, I will literally order Tony Satry's if I can't find it. I need that shit.
Yeah, people were like, dude, Louisiana really is its own country.
So my wife's from Georgia, so she's kind of
Yeah,
in a similar boat. But she always has me come over and taste stuff, and I'll be like, yeah,
yeah,
I need more salt, more pepper, cayenne pepper, put some onion powder in there. I just love the video where like he's like, yeah, you gotta put the onions. And I'm just like, yeah, that's about right.
yeah, yep, yep. And garlic, and
Mm-hmm.
fucking
Yeah.
garlic in there, and like, oh man. But oh god, I love that video, and I still remember that other video of that white guy, what's it called, Mardi Gras, who's just like, and he's just fucking dancing and dancing, man. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, man. I've been telling y'all. What's it
I'm
called?
surprised you didn't pour any beer in there.
He does he
I was
does.
waiting for it.
He didn't put it in that video, but he does. But also
Yeah.
remember, they were selling plates for kids with brain cancer to
Um,
support kids with brain cancer.
okay.
So
So,
yeah,
well, the beer
well,
would have boiled off. Come on now.
still, yeah, yeah. Um, by the way, though, what's it called? Luis, what? Luis got nothing about being white. It's being
Kylie
south.
is not wrong. There
Yeah,
is there is a difference.
yeah. But I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. What's it called? With Louisiana? What's it called? I don't know what happened there, but yeah, white folk from there.
Well, the thing with Louisiana is a lot of that population is poor. It's same with
Yeah,
Mississippi. Like it's generally just, you know, like the whole state is poor.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like last in education generally because they can't get enough funding. And it's just generally the whole state is poor, so everybody's kind of in the same boat.
yeah.
And
Ain't no
everybody's
time to
kind
be
of just
racist.
feeding each other.
Yeah, ain't no time to be racist when y'all being paid the same amount of fucking wage.
When you all trying to find food and eat, it's kind of like
Who the
come
fuck
together
does
and like
this?
figure that shit out.
Who the fuck does this?
Stop putting eggs in the sea. Who does that?
Who does that?
That is some East Coast shit. I
Yeah,
guarantee it. That is
no.
that is. Now I'm not saying Maryland because Maryland does it right too. Maryland, like you eat like some crab cakes or the oysters
Lobster
in
rolls.
Maryland. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Maryland does it right. We're talking like farther north, probably like New York or some shit.
New
Put eggs in
Hampshire.
fucking seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Hampshire or some shit like that.
Yeah. But man, yeah, no, fuck that. That's really good. No, hell no, Riley. I never heard of it till yesterday.
I mean, that's like
No.
putting raisins in the potato salad. You just kick those
Yeah.
people out of the cookout.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I got what's it called? Shared. I got this big video on my TikTok of this white guy just trying soul food, and he's just like,
He's just
he
is he
goes,
just dancing? He's just
no, he's just
dancing in
like,
his
what is
seat.
this? Like, I've never
Oh,
tasted.
oh, I saw that too. I saw that TikTok
Yeah.
where the coworker like brings
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
food. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm really I like He's, I've never had catfish. I'm just sitting there going, this motherfucker never had
Mm. How
catfish.
you never had catfish?
You never had catfish, you jackass. And he's like, I'm really excited about the macaroni and cheese. I'm like, you should be.
Damn straight, because they're gonna fucking good. Yeah. No, when he fucking ate the Jamaican jerk chicken, I was like, oh, I know your mouth is about to experience something there. To this day, I swear, what's it called? I want to go back to New Orleans to eat that jerk chicken that I ate at the Caribbean restaurant. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, but no, Kylie, if you like egg with your seafood and stuff like that, there's this region in Mexico called Veracruz. That whole region is like loves putting eggs in everything. And all their food is egg in there, egg in there. I'm like,
I mean, an egg has a place and a purpose and things, but I can't see it in a seafood boil.
no. Imagine eating crawfish with fucking with eggs, bread. No, no.
No, like if that crawfish ain't like just boiled or like etouffee or like thrown into gumbo, like, and there ain't no eggs in that.
No.
At least from what I remember.
Yeah.
The one thing I've learned about like the food stuff on TikTok is most of those people can't fucking cook. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever just watched some of that and just been like, this looks disgusting?
Yeah, there's like some people. I'm like, dude, don't worry, just don't do it, man. Just don't. I promise you, nobody's gonna judge you if you don't try something. Just don't do it.
I mean, or don't film it. Like I am all right because I have done it myself. Is to try and cook something and totally fail at it.
Yeah.
But don't put it out there for everyone to go like,
yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, just don't do it. Man.
Don't ask Gordon Ramsay, hey, you think I'm doing good? Because he's gonna call you a donut. Like
but yeah, it's some fucking stupid shit. Yeah, but I love that video, and I love that guy. That guy's fucking funny. I watched his TikToks before. He's a really funny guy. Let's go. I'm just hoping one day it doesn't come out that he's fucking racist.
Yeah,
please,
he's got like some people chained up in the back or something, you know.
Please don't.
Something weird.
I'm rooting for you, man.
Hopefully not. But yeah, earlier this week so in Georgia, when we lived in Georgia, there was this restaurant and they had this crab dip. This crab dip was so fucking good. And you ate it with tortilla chips. They served it with tortilla. I'm just like, you know what? That'd be really fucking good on a pizza. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try putting that on a pizza and see how that comes out. If I can find a good crab dip recipe, because I looked for that restaurant. I don't think that restaurant's open anymore. It's been too long. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to try this, but I'm not going to post it up on video or anything. I'm just telling you and the two people watching this right now, I'm going to try that. But I ain't gonna post no videos or nothing if it don't turn out good. Like,
what's it called?
I take my horror stories to the grave.
Oh yeah, for sure. I never once showed everybody what my first attempt at chorizo and eggs looked like. I never once showed them. And
here's the thing with chorizo though. Some chorizo or most chorizo, it don't change no color when it's cooked.
Yeah.
Like if there's enough spices in it, like I like beef chorizo. So I get the beef chorizo and it just comes out in like a fucking brick. I don't get like the tube stuff because the tube stuff is generally the ones I can find is pork. I get like the actual like packaged meat one.
Mm-hmm.
And you put that in there and it's cooking and it's red. And you let it cook for 10, 20 minutes, still fucking red. Still red. I don't know if it's cooked or not. Been 20 minutes, I'm going to take the chance it's good. We'll throw some like 6, 7 eggs in there, fucking like put it on tortilla, fucking done. But the chorizo is so difficult to cook because it doesn't change. It's just the spices. It's just red.
It's just red. Yeah.
Just like your butt's going to be in like 6 hours. It's just red.
I should see this shit that made me laugh. Somebody said, what's it called? If Def Jam ever comes out with another, a fighting video game, the baby's gonna be the hardest character in that game to be.
That man should have had his career ended about 20 times by now.
Yeah, he died based on shit physical altercation.
I mean, and that man keeps going. It's kind of like the time we all thought Kanye was done after the Taylor Swift incident. And then he comes up back with like the best album he's ever done. And we're like, oh, we totally forgot about that white girl.
Yeah. The baby's wild, man. I don't know what the fuck the baby on, but he's
I
wild
mean,
right now.
I'm not. I'd hate to admit it. There are some songs that just slap. They are horrible people, but they can make some songs that just slap.
That's the part that I fucking hate the most.
Exactly. It's the same with R. Kelly. Ignition
Well,
remix to Ignition.
yeah,
Everybody loves that fucking song. Like everyone loves remix to
yeah,
Ignition. Like, but nobody's going to admit it because R. Kelly.
yeah. At least with I haven't listened to an R. Kelly song in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really don't mind. I'm like at the point where it's like it's
I mean,
fine.
but if I hear remix to Ignition, my head's bobbing.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I think it was what's it called? I don't remember seeing it. I remember seeing the tweets like, what's it called? Someone's gonna have to tell somebody to take what's it called? These R. Kelly songs out from the function, but it ain't gonna be me. Oh man! Well, there goes the new spin-off streaming show, the Nerdcore Cooks. And thanks to Luis's patronage this month, guys, we're cooking a frozen turkey, but skipping over the first three steps and going ahead to stuffing.
Yeah, we're just
man.
gonna skip every fucking Harry Potter movie and go right to the fourth one.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Ah, God, man. But of course, I think we have a good amount of time now to talk about some Moon Knight. Brad, you did
Moon
watch,
Knight.
right?
I did watch. Yes.
All right, cool, awesome.
I did watch New Moon Knight, and I do have many questions.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are gonna definitely have some.
I'm so
questions.
confused.
Yeah, I'm confused.
so
But
confused.
dare I say that I am invested now?
I am
much.
invested now to try and figure out what the fuck the show is doing.
Yeah.
I want to know how Oscar Isaac went into this, though. Like, okay, let's bring the spoiler for I fucking.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. So, y'all, if you have not watched this week's episode of Moon Knight, this is your chance to get out of here, so that way you don't get spoiled. But if you don't care about spoilers, then you go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the banner's up. This week we have the 4th episode. We have 2 more episodes after this to what's it called get through, episode 4, and God, let's just go ahead and get into it.
How do we only have 2 episodes left?
Because it's a 6-episode series.
No,
bro.
I get it's a 6 episode, but like 2 episodes ain't gonna answer every fucking question I have. It's not. I don't know how they're gonna do it in 2 episodes.
Yeah, because what's it called?
Because we're not even in the same place anymore. We're not in a desert. We're not in a tomb. Well, we might be. I don't know. But they just put me in a padded wall building.
That looks like it's straight out of fucking 12 Monkeys.
Exactly. It's just like, and then now we got Steven and Mark.
Yeah.
Like,
so
and then a hippo lady.
Yeah. So this week is quite interesting reveals though. Like, it seems that those mummies are real. Like they're actual real. Like, and also I would like to bring up one thing. I don't know if you remember seeing this video on YouTube, Brad. I don't know if it got recommended to you, but there was like a video going around not so long ago where people actually deciphered what ancient Egyptian language possibly sounded like.
Huh.
And what the noises that those mummies were making.
Is that what it?
That's kind of what ancient Egyptian language kind of sounds like.
Oh, I do remember that where they had like the vocal, like they had the vocal cords or something.
And something like what's it called? People, that was a really interesting video that came up like not so long ago, and then now it's like when I was watching this, I was like, oh shit, man, that's really interesting. Like, what's it called? They brought that up. Like, this is kind of in a way what the ancient Egyptian language kind of sounded like, and I was like, that's some really interesting detail that they kind of put into the show. So we got that reveal. We also like what's also
we also got to bring up just Kylie about that. Mark got shot. Like he got murked, like right at the chest.
Yeah, he got fucking Oh, look, here we go. I'm gonna put this link in the chat here. But this is actually like a big video that was going around for a bit. It was released like fucking.
It's just amazing what they can do with technology now.
Yeah. I mean, there was like a video of like what Frida Kahlo actually sounded like. I was like, oh shit, that's wild. But here you go, guys. That's the video that we're talking about.
Well,
I'm talking about.
You know that this was Alexander the Grave's, tomb that they found, and For some reason, I'm thinking this is like in the future we're gonna find this fucking thing. They're gonna
Which
find this goddamn fucking
so
just
like
because
just
they're showing it now.
so like what's it called? So like just the history nerd in me, I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. I was
Yeah.
like, Alexander the Great's tomb, believed to be one of the fucking fair. I was like, wow, like that's a direction that I didn't think the show would take it.
No, and then like the tomb, like just inside the tomb and everything was just so cool.
Yeah, and I kind of bring this up too, Kylie, because what's it called? I believe the hippo is one of the gods that is like one of the people that are accompanying you as you go into the afterlife.
Well, and
Apparently,
but it's just so weird just how many different things you can think. But I feel like Mark and Steven and this hippo lady, like the hippo lady is one of those kind of like Conchu that's locked up.
hmm
Because you saw there were like 8 or 9, like totally
yeah,
just locked up. So I think he's just in this space now with all these locked up creatures. Maybe Conchu did what he could and brought him into there so he wouldn't just die right out.
hmm
And now he's got to figure his way out of there and releasing Conchu at the same time.
yeah. So, Brad, what did you think about this week's episode?
I'm just confused. Like it's amazing. It's amazing
Yeah,
as all the others. And now you tell me it's only 6 episodes. I don't know how they wrap this up. Like, there's no way to
yeah,
wrap this up in a neat little bow. Like, and if I don't get a second season, I riot because
yeah. No,
I
this is gonna get a second season for
this
sure.
got to get like 12 seasons just if they're only doing 6 episodes. I'm just saying because they find the tomb. They're on this dude's shit list. This dude shoots him, and then they end up in the psych ward.
Yeah,
I'm just like, where do you go from here? Like, does he get out of there? Do we take
yeah,
a whole episode just to get the fuck out of there with Hippo Lady? They find
yeah,
Conchu. Like, I don't know. Like, that's my thinking is another amazing episode, but I don't know how you do
yeah.
this in 2 episodes.
I gotta go once again and just go ahead and just applause to the cinematographers and the score as always just fantastic. Every episode I've been what's called visual language and musical score. She's been putting in some fucking work. I gotta say I'm really what's it called confirming it now that this is probably one of the most interesting projects that Marvel has been doing in like a while now. Enough to keep me invested. Whereas like there were episodes in WandaVision and in like low and like
Loki.
what's it called? Well, yeah, and
Loki was
Loki.
good,
Look,
but there were a few episodes. It was
those
like,
first two episodes, I was
okay,
like, God,
yeah.
what are we doing here?
But
And
then it
then
really
in
ramps up.
Hawkeye,
Well, no,
it,
well, yeah, Hawkeye, but I thought you were about to say um Falcon and Winter Soldier,
no,
and
no, of
Falcon
course,
and
yeah,
Winter Soldier was just like fucking
yeah,
from start to finish, was just amazing.
yeah. So what's it called? This has been keeping me invested every day, which every week, which like I don't seem to understand this whole thing. That's like also I hate to bring this up because it's so dumb. When people don't like a movie, they're always like, oh, this should have just been a show. When people don't like a show, they're like, oh, this should have been a movie. It's like make your mind up, guys. Like, come on.
Um,
This works well as a show
this works as well
because
as a show. I'm
yeah,
questioning just if you can. It's kind of like the whole Game of Thrones season 8
yeah,
theory of like if you could have done like 10 episodes just for season 7 and season 8, I think you could have got a lot more out of it. This
hmm
I don't I I'm sure they know what they're doing, but 6 episodes seems kind of lacking to me. Like I think you could do 8 episodes and probably you know do a lot
yeah.
worthwhile with that. So I that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's just not rushed in these next 2 episodes, to try and get whatever they got.
I mean, I don't know if we know the times for the next ones, but I'm like, shit, I'm down for like an hour and 10-minute episode in the last one, bro. Like, this
Just to,
is
just to like leave it at a cliffhanger, sure, but like explain some shit through this. Like,
mm-hmm.
is there a third dude that just pops out and stabs people? Like, explain that shit to me. Although I think the third sarcophagus there was there for a reason.
Yeah,
I don't think they just did that for no reason.
yeah,
So that's probably his third entity.
yeah.
Uh,
I don't know, man. I either way, what's it called? So like that whole I really thought we were done once Mark got what's it called? Steven got shot. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, looks like we're like that's kind of ballsy too. It's like, oh, the protagonist just got killed. I'm like, well,
just got
this is
got
not usually how it
murked. Like what?
works. But and then we go into that whole like psych ward, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, 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 and you're right. It did feel kind of like 12 Monkeys and or
Yeah,
fucking
12
Brad Pitt
monkeys.
going through there.
Yeah. And you literally see everybody that's been in the show, what's it called, they're all some form what's
But
called
there,
patient in here.
but at the same time, there's so much off about that psych ward. Just that dude's office
Hmm.
just was
Which
fucking off with
mimics the where they were in.
yeah. So it's just like you're like this isn't real. But then you get to questioning like what the fuck is real in this show?
Yeah. Like I don't know, man. And
Oh
but I've been really enjoying like May Kalamawi's Kalamui,
yeah,
um, her her dynamic with Oscar Isaac in the show is just fantastic.
did
I
really good.
love and like I love how
Both
she's
Oscar
able
Isaacs.
to, yeah, with both exactly, and that's kind of what I was gonna bring up. It's like I like how she's able to have great chemistry with Oscar Isaac who's playing Steven and Oscar Isaac who's playing Mark,
Yeah,
and it works really well. And also just once again, I mean, fucking, god damn it, Ethan Hawke, Ethan Hawke is fucking menacing, man. I mean, he's really playing that silent villain to a T, bro.
yeah.
Like when
I
when
mean,
when he's just saying all that stuff about what's called Layla's father, and I'm like, holy shit, this motherfucker is really getting into your skin, bro.
hmm
Mm-hmm. The end of the episode, kind of a Legion moment, sort of a what's real, what's going on in the and that's
really is.
exactly what I was thinking about, Stacy. Thank you. Yeah, it reminds me a lot about Legion, and I'm glad
I,
because Legion is fucking awesome.
I don't think
And
Legion got enough credit
no,
for
it doesn't.
what it was able to do, especially on the FX
Yeah,
network.
yeah, which probably didn't have that big of a budget like this show does,
No,
and like yeah. I'm telling you, man. Like y'all gotta watch that shit because it's fucking
Legion was
Legion
really
is
good.
good.
I didn't really get into any of the other
No, the
I guess
gifted and
mutant shows and all that, but
Legion was
Legion was
fucking good.
terrific.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm telling y'all, man, what's it called? That show is fucking fantastic. But I love those moments where where what's it called, where we're kind of exploring, like Steven really goes into like hard ass like nerd mode, and he's like knowing everything that's going down. It's like yeah, motherfucker, you live and breathe this stuff, like
Yeah.
you really do. But I can't, I have no clue where we're going here, Brad.
No. And
And I think that's a
I'm just
good
gonna
thing.
I mean it's a good thing, but it also makes me question if they can do it in 2 episodes. That's my only question is if they can do it in 2 episodes.
I have a
If they can just leave a large cliffhanger at the end of that second one and just make sure to give me a season 2, I'm good.
mhm,
If this is the only season we get, which I really hope not, because I don't think they're
yeah,
going to be able to do whatever they were planning to do.
no. I'm guarantee. I feel like this won't be the last time we see Moon Knight. I feel like we might see Moon Knight in a
I mean, we might
like a
get a Moon Knight Deadpool movie for all we fucking know.
I'm speaking it into existence. I would love to see Moon Knight in Blade. I would like to see him in Blade. Yep. But
I would love to see Ryan Reynolds reunite with Blade.
yeah. Oh man, but I really got to say, what's it called? The directors did a great job, especially because Mohamed Diab has been doing a great job in these last episodes. What's it called? Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead. This episode did a great job as well, and they really did get a damn good what's it called cast of directors for this because they've been putting in work.
I
They
mean,
really
and
have been.
I like how they've been incorporating like the cities in this,
Yeah,
like because
yeah.
generally, in shows or movies like this, we never get to see the city and
Hmm.
that light that they put in with like the neons actually like alive. Generally, it's always just a dark landscape with sand.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. And also, it doesn't have that stupid fucking orange tint.
You mean
Doesn't.
is it yet? Is it so it's not yellow tint over there? It's orange tint, and then
Yeah,
Mexico it's yellow, or
yeah,
Latin
yeah.
America it's yellow.
Either way, yellow, what's it called? The yellow orange tint they always give foreign lands.
What
It's
the
like, no,
fuck?
this shit just looks like it looks. It's like it's kind of like how what's it called in Dune. Like it just looks like the desert.
I
Looks
mean,
like the fucking desert.
you could give that tint to Phoenix because it's got all the pollution, but you shouldn't be doing that to like.
Fucking Cairo.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. Which, by the way, the location scouts did great. But I also did kind of mention at least I was like, why does that kind of look like Arizona? I was like, I feel like this was probably shot somewhere around the New Mexico, Arizona region. Like, I was like, that don't look like Egypt.
You know, there's a budget for everything.
There's a budget for everything, bro. But I mean, at this point, we got to finish the series, bro. Ain't no way I'm not finishing the series.
No, I gotta see these next two.
Yeah.
So I'm ready.
I'm ready. I have no idea who the hippo is. That voice didn't sound familiar as to anybody who we've seen in the series yet.
Well,
So
they only said one word.
yeah, yeah.
Hi.
All right. Yeah. At first I was like, is that what's it called what's it called Layla? I was like, oh no, it doesn't sound like Layla. But
No, I don't
yeah.
believe it was.
Yeah.
My thinking and others' thinking is that it's one of those trapped gods. Because you saw like Osiris putting it up. Osiris a bitch, by the way. Like got like 20 trapped gods and shit. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like release them all and let's fuck shit up.
Oh, it was actually what's it called? It was actually shot in Jordan in Wadi Rum. Valley of the Moon is a valley in the Cutstone Granite in southern Jordan. Oh wow. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's in Jordan. Wow, that's cool. That's interesting. It looked a lot like Arizona region. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean they have so they do a lot of farming techniques down in my area I live in. Because the weather is very much like that in like the areas of South or the areas of Africa and those regions. So yeah, arid regions, we're very similar in that regard.
Yeah. Well, we're locked in, y'all. We got 2 more episodes left. Remember, y'all, these are the first 4 episodes that were shown to critics. So what's it called, Brad? We keep on mentioning like 2 more episodes left. What's it called? What are they doing here? I'm like, I really think, honestly, we're not gonna spend that much time in that fucking facility. Like, honestly, I think.
No, I think he's gonna bust out.
Yeah.
Like he can't.
Or the
I can't see him. I can't see him spend a whole episode in that fucking thing trying to break out.
Yeah. Like they didn't film this in Vancouver.
Damn it! They film everything in Vancouver.
It's the lady guy from episode 3 who helped
I don't
Mark.
know.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about I can't remember her name, but I think she's played by someone named Yalitza.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. She was the like basically the only god that was in Khonshu's favor at the
Yatzil. Yeah. You're talking about Yatzil, who what god was she? Let me check the cast list here. Sorry. Damn, I love how you don't fucking give me a damn. It's called full name. You just give me, yeah. Hathor's avatar. Okay, yeah. I don't know. We'll see what's up.
Is Hathor a hippo god?
No, Hathor is not the hippo. I think Luis actually searched it up.
No, Hathor is. Looks kind of like a lion thing or an antelope.
Hathor is the hippo? Is it? Well, she was the goddess of many things: love, beauty, music, dancing, fertility, and pleasure. She was the protector of women through men, though men also worshipped her. As well in her.
Hathor was often depicted as a cow.
Cow. Well, we'll see what's up. That's her god form. It's a cow, though. What's it called? It's being brought up as a cow.
We'll see. Wait. Let me see. Egyptian hippo god. Yeah, we're doing this.
Live on here.
Taweret.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's it called.
So I think this is a whole different. I think this is one of the locked up ones.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen this one.
That's what I think. I think Mark. I think either Khonshu did something or one of those locked up gods did something to like.
Yeah, and remember in the beginning of the episode. In the beginning of the episode, we saw a bunch of little statues representing like I think the gods that were locked up.
Yeah, Osiris was placing them.
Yeah, there was a good amount there.
Yeah. So that's my thinking is like Mark's being kept stable in some form by either Khonshu or one of these gods and go from there.
Yeah. we'll see though. What's it called? Well, definitely, it's got us. What's it called? Locked in here, and I'm really excited to see episode 5 and 6. But in the meantime, that's gonna be it, y'all. We're gonna take the banner off. Hold on, let me just read this last comment from Kylie. They're not completely 1,000% to comic, and I love it. Yeah,
There are parts of Moon Knight we're probably glad they're not like
yeah.
1000%. Let's just say.
All right, banner's going down. So that's it. I want to thank you all so much for listening to our review here, and I want to thank you all so much for being here with us while we were doing this. What will happen with episode 5? We don't know. Tomorrow, if Brad and Brad, honestly, if Brad's cool and he's gonna be here, what's it called? We'll talk about that Thor: Love and Thunder trailer. We'll talk about that Thor: Love and Thunder trailer, and but other than that, it's been a lot of fun, right, Brad?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yep, yep. Without further ado, it's been a lot of fun, y'all. Go ahead and check out the nerdcore.com for a bunch of articles, reviews, and things like that. Make sure you also keep up with all the stuff that we're doing on, social media and stuff like that. Nerdcore underscore on Twitter, Nerdcore Instagram, all that wonderful stuff. And of course, Brad, get him out of here. Send him out.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being a host as always. Thank you to all those join us in chat today. Thank you to basically all our listeners, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And in this episode, I'm just going to hit you with some facts. Hippos ain't fat. That's all muscle. They can't swim because of it. So they just walk on the fucking bottom of the sea floor. So don't fuck with a hippo and call them fat.
Nope.
They built. They
We'll
built.
fuck you up.
They swole. I'm just saying. Hippo swole. Young Yoda out.